こんにちは絵文字。
おつぽんぽんぽんぽんぽんぽんぽんぽんぽん。おジョーカーやん。おつー。あれ俺音聞こえてなくね？聞こえてるわ。また暇だった？やる？うん、ディビジョン
聞こえ
触り。
てますよ絵文字、押す。
オッケー、僕してよ。お前ディビジョン触りたくないからさ。この辺じゃないな。ループはいらんか。中心部は使える。お、来た、逃走者久々。欲しかったんだね。シャペルとかクソやん。
チンチン。
チンチン。猫。この間寝てたわ、俺、普通に。これから仕事、お前。休み？でもこの間休んでたから仕事やろ。チンチン。
休みっすね。
休み？やるゲーム。ちょうどいいやん。あ、お前今日バスケまさかの。二十何日バスケとか言ってたの？あれ今日？
バスケです。
そうだよな。もう始まんのバスケ？なんかいい人配信者いないのかね？
17時からなんでお布団で力蓄えてます。
ああ、そういうのやってないから早くしてもらっていい？ 17 時なら。そういうのやってないんで。早くしてもらっていい？エペもやりたいと思いますよ。美味しいですね。早くしてくれる？お、いいじゃん。青つんぽ早起きだね。昨日何時までやってたのゲーム？めっちゃやるやん。あ、そうなの？引いたの？どういうこと？ややトゥーで出た？ややトゥーでは出た？やや、ややトゥーで強いやろ。強いと思うよ。知らんけど。持ってないから。130連で出ないと。130連分はあったの？マックス？
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Pull it. They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became a... Can he finish? Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's on it. Platini. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham. Out to the left it goes. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Seedorf. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And the counter is on. And here's Suarez. Bale! He's there, right. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Messi.
膝ついてやめたの。
Bale. He's in plenty of space here. He's found the way through. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, strongly challenged there. And it's Hullet. Messi. Now it's Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Ronaldinho. Can he finish? And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Bellingham.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, super find. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, this looks sharp. Hullet. Hits one! Oh, taken with style. They are right back in business.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
It's Ronaldinho! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ronaldinho is offering a right smile there.
It's their second
今
corner of the
2
game.
トップでやってる。
And he's there to clear it.
3トップに戻したの。
Now there's Bellingham!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that has left him in a heap. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Seedorf. He's had it taken off him. And it's Luis Suarez. Messi. Luis goes in for the header!
まあ浮かさなきゃワンチャンあったのよ。
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi. Platini. Seedorf. To Messi.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Messi tries a shot. As simple
顔
as
そ
you
っ
like,
ぽ向
the
けてんじゃ
outcome
ねえや
matters. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half time.
17時からってことは
Well, it has
16時
been
ぐらい
a
に出ん
very
の
watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline
ベ
2-1.
タなんていらんよ
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving
イン
yourself
チ
too
やんそ
open.
れ
Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking tidy in possession here. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Pull it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Messi. He is just caressing the ball. Gets a good foot in there. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there.
まあそのパスは
Neither
終わってる
party overly willing to compromise. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so
Le
determined.
nombre de spectateurs pour ce match,
Luis
28
Suarez.
299.
Luis Suarez! Real chance here.
危ね
Pull it.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Platini. And it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Oh, important interception.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And the shot! Oh, there's a probing ball.
入んない
Vieira. And he's been shifted off it. Segal. Platini. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and
認
stopped
識
it.
ある
Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Platini. And here's Bale. Luis Suarez. It's Bale! And the ball's come loose here. That's a decent clearance. Rummenigge. Well timed, excellent interception. Luis Suarez. Bale. Ah, that's a fine interception.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game
いや
to
読ん
bed.
でん
But
の
will they?
何よお前
Luis Suarez! And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a sharp pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. Vieira. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Vieira. That's good running with the ball. And it's Hullet. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Suarez.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Platini. Messi.
ああ、浮かしちゃった。
Inches away from being a really good ball. Added time is up.
めちゃめちゃ言うやん。
Well, that was intense. An enjoyable contest that either could.
なんか手詰まり感があるんだよな。そう。うん。手詰まり感がある。あ、はい。ちょっと待ってね。ヤヤトゥーレ育成しないやつなんておる？最強な。おいー。こうだろうな。よし。ええでええでええで。ポケポケ結局マスターいけなかった。ハイパー3で終わった。
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Showing great feet there. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Ball has bounced loose now.
I don't think I've seen a player as complete as the Czech cannon.
Nedved.
Yeah, the cannon gives us a little indication of the power he can produce from either foot, but he sets about his job like a Tasmanian devil, a whirlwind of activity.
So strong on either side.
He is.
Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe. And the shot! Is decidedly lacking.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Yaya Toure. Saliba calmly anticipates. Vieira.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pass is just off target. Now it's Mbappe. Nedved.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nedved. Mbappe. Now the finish!
いやー、真ん中がら空きだな、これ。
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Short changes him with that pass. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And here's Mbappe.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's shifting through the gears. Tries a shot!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Twisted in. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Brilliantly cut out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Passes short and sharp. Bullet! They've done it! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
ズルもそうね。
And relief on
リバウンド
either
取
side.
ってんのと一緒や。バスケで言ったら。
Pull it. And here's Mbappe. He's beat decent hit. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
He has found the way through. He is just caressing the ball. It is a corner, good chance. It's their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. Nedved, who's set up one goal so far. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe! Saliba does really well to win the ball there. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bale. It's Bale! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Yaya Toure. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
いやいやっと。いやいやっとれ。
pass the better. Rocks it forward. Yeah. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Hullet. The ball's gone astray. Nice sequence of passes this. Vieira. Hullet. Messi. Toure defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his
嘘でしょお前ら。
Oh, great chance!
危ない。
Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that is expertly dealt with. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. Nedved delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Oh, super ball! That is a brilliant interception. That is a great ball. And he's... Can he finish? It's in! They have hauled themselves...
ファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファン
So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Can he finish?
危ね
Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
Bale had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Corner number 2 then. And that was very necessary. And it's Thuram. Ronaldinho. Nedved. Hits one!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Thuram. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Bale proves just a little bit too strong. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Platini. Yaya Toure.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Bale. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi. That has not gone well. Vieira. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable match. Can he put it away? Now, who's going to be first to this?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was
Ano
well
man
played,
for that?
well stopped.
And here's Bale. He's cut it out. Platini. Seedorf. Now it's Mbappe. Nedved. Yaya Toure. It's a good spell of possession, this.
は
And that has left him in a heap. Well, that is good. Super running sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
取れよ
And here's Mbappe. Rijkaard
そっち
kept
や
aware,
な
and it is reclaimed easily. Rodri. Seedorf. Mbappe. Nedved.
何なんだよその
That's the end of that. And it's Hullet. Played back in. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a sharp pass. Oh, Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
ファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファン。
Changement. Le numéro 19.
So, third corner of the
Le
game.
numéro 7. Le numéro 9. Messi. Le numéro 5. Le numéro 20.
And it's been taken short.
À leur place,
誰もいねえじ
le numéro 21. Le numéro 14.
Bellingham.
Hazard. Le numéro 6.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Le numéro 8. Changement en cours.
He's a sharp little ball here. Look at the chance! And yes, it's there! And they've got their lead back. Well, was he
ゃ
ever
ん。
going
フ
to
ァ
miss
ン
that?
ファン
Of
フ
course
ァ
he
ン
wasn't.
ファン
Well,
ファン
look,
ファ
he
ン。
moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Oh, it's been shapes to
おー
They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you
What?
want to see a lesson in
スナイ
responding
パーで撃
to
ち
a
抜かれて
deficit,
たキーパー。
that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So all square and not for the first time.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And that's the end of that. It all
Well,
started
none.
well enough. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Domenico.
Fine stop from the keeper.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
The message is simple.
ファン
Defend this
ファ
with
ン フ
your
ァ
lives.
ンファンパラパラパラパラファン。はい、終わった
He's had a hit. Yes.
くークリアすりやがった
Late
今
in
の
the
俺がいけね
day. This could well be it.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, this looks sharp. Honors!
何でも通るのはこっちのセリフだ
Ahead, late in the day. Game
今の
over
取れない意
shortly.
味がわからねえよ
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape.
Rummenigge! It's a loose ball. Cruyff. Platini. Pull it. And pull it!
キーパ
Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone.
ーあークソゲーすぎるわ
Joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Your reflections then, Jim.
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
それはセンスがないどこにある
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Cruyff. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beautiful, beautiful passing.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
What a save from Peter Schmeichel!
Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Huh?
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Hullet. Hullet.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Pedri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Hullet. Oh, he's had a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Shot a goal! And another try!
And he looked every bit the
ゲラだからテュラム
assured
だもんシュート打った
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to
の
score.
しょうがない
It's their second
しょうがないよ
goal of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ronaldinho. Can he put it away?
ふぅ
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the
ダメ
first goal of
パ
the
スが最
game.
近飛ん
Well,
だ
that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the...
And the shots! Goal!
今カーソル合わせたんだから足出してくれよ
They are flying.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Great chance! They
それ
are rampant! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Platini in acres of space out wide.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
そこなの
It
か
has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Rummenigge. It's a good spell of possession.
Rummenigge! He scored! And they are right back within touch!
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So is this the start of a comeback? And it's Cruyff. Cruyff touches it back.
He had nobody.
Shapes to shoot! They've done it! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
Rummenigge very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal.
Big chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up.
暮らしのマーケット
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Messi has a goal! It's there!
キモすぎる
And there's the goal they've been looking for. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Cruyff. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Looking for options for movement. And he's gone backward here. Ooh, delicate chip through. Platini.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. Pedri. And it's Hullet. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Seedorf. Rummenigge. Cruyff. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! It's in! And right on half-time, that is telling.
Look,
And the first half is done.
そんな簡単にボコつけられてもこうなっちゃうやん
Laced with excitement.
えはい
Here we go again then.
well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Cruyff. He's shifting through the gears here. And Cruyff! He's got to be quick to recover this. Vieira. Luis Suarez. And it's Ronaldinho. Pedri. He's in a good position here. He's had a hit! Seedorf. And it's Hullet. Rummenigge. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Has a look and plays it forward. Great defending, strong and determined.
Yeah.
Luis Suarez. Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval.
思うねこのゲームさすがに
So their fourth quarter of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rummenigge has cut it out. Tomiyasu. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? And they're not going to make any further progress now. And they can counter here. And he's intervened well there. It's a sharp pass. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vieira. Rummenigge. Tomiyasu. And here's Hullet. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cruyff. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he welcomes it in. Hullet. Cruyff. And that has left him in a heap. And here's Seedorf. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Cruyff. And the shot's on here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has been cut short. And he welcomes it in.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Hullet. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And the pass is intercepted. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Suarez. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
He has found the way through. That's cause for mild irritation. They're up to 5 corners now.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
The
Yeah.
idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And that will be it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal.
むずい、勝てねえ、このゲーム。ラストにしとくか。ラストは勝たせてもらいますわ。
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
よいしょ。
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And the shots! They've scored!
あー、パスがクソすぎるな、マジで。
Precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So the game's first. Decent hit! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, he's intervened well there. Pass somewhat off target. Rummenigge.
はぁしゃしゃしゃしゃ。
Kick. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Danger averted for now. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi! Oh, facing up to his adversary. And he's had a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ronaldinho.
何やってんの？わからん。
Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Hullet. Oh, make that, and he did make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Platini. Vieira.
なんで？
Bellingham. Look at the space here. Seedorf. Messi. Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Good spot.
ああ、スパキャン入れてんじゃん。
The ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Heads it! Oh, taken with style. And they've got their lead back. Straight header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, that's well spotted. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now it's Ronaldinho, and it's Luis Suarez. Always onto this. Rodri. Platini. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's Bale! And the ball in for the pieces! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Vieira. And here's Platini. He is through here. And that is expertly dealt with. Rummenigge. Seedorf.
マジ？
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? He can run onto that. Bale chooses to go back. Seedorf. Platini. And the counter is on. And here's Messi. Oh, that's big chance! And he's there to belt it
そう
away.
かよ。
Turan. Vieira.
ファールだろ。ねえのかよ。
And it's Messi. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chance here to counter. Platini
なんなんだお前。
finds himself offside. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
And it's Hullet. Oh, super find. Rummenigge. Tomiyasu, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Some really good ball movement. Bale. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Platini.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rummenigge. And he's in on goal. And he's hits one. Vieira. Well seen. Saw that coming. Platini. Oh, well played. It is a corner. Good chance.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Fires it in low.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Messi. Hullet. And he has been fouled there. Just the talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. So, can they find a way to turn around this deficit?
うわ、お前読んでんだからよ、ふざけんなよ。
The pass is intercepted. And it's Messi.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour
Thuram.
ce match, 28
So we've reached the hour mark.
997.
And here's Bale. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Mm. 今日何日 28?
And now they can spring out of defense.
29診断ってもう発表されてる公式。
No, no way through.
されてんの？
Hullet.
噂じゃないの？
That's what has to be done now. No question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's great chance! They've scored! Two to the good! They have
そう
breathing
だな、やっ
space!
ぱり。
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
And yes, it's him again.
進撃いくか、お前。
Changement. Le numéro 19. Le numéro 22. Sidor. Le numéro 10. Messi.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Le
fact.
numéro 9.
Well, that has changed the
Le
dynamic
numéro
somewhat.
18.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about
Le
this now,
numéro
Peter.
23. Eto'o. Changement.
Collar. And a
は
terrific save from the keeper.
Well,
打った球取ってたし、あいつ。
Turam keeps his eye on it, and he's there. Rafael Leao. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pedri. Cruyff.
キモいっ
For a goal kick.
て。キモいって。
Pedri. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Goes in for the header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, shooting chance! Rafael Leao. Can he finish? And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that
ハール
should
ダ
add
はどう
to
頑
his
張ったっ
level of
てこのシュー
confidence.
ト打った
Something
時。
they can really do with at the moment.
So, third corner of the game. Cruyff with the short one. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that has left him in a heap. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Cruyff. Well read, and the danger is averted. Vieira. Rafael Leao. That is good alertness. Maldini. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And a header! Goal! And what a climax we have here!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Nicely weighted ball.
Temps additionnel.
Board shows there will
3
be
minutes.
3 extra minutes. Rummenigge. Bellingham. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rummenigge. Eto'o. That pass
な
has
ん
been
なんだろう、
well
その
intercepted.
間を通してほしいんだよな。だ
And
から
there
スル
goes
ー
the
パス
final
出してる。
whistle. Well, this was a game they could so
う
easily have
る
won
せ
on the
え、こい
day,
つ。
but allowed